Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just wanted to go ahead and make a video today. I am at the 1 month mark of having a hair system installed, so 1 month in, and I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts, experiences, mistakes that I've learned from that hopefully you'll learn from. Now, granted, I understand everybody's experience with the hair system is going to be completely different. This is just what my experience has been so far a month in. So I just kind of want to go over there's not that many bad things. I would say I want to go over the good and the bad, but I mean, I just want to go over overall what my experience has been so far, having this on for about a month. But yeah, this is a hair system by MHE, hair replacement system. Got it installed a month ago, and just kind of want to go over what I'll experience, the mental aspects plus everything else. So let's start with one mistake that I did learn. First and foremost, when I got this installed, I decided I'm going to get it professionally installed, by the way. I'm going to do it every month at $70 a month where I go to a hair salon, and she specializes in this. She detaches it, cleans it, rebonds it, the whole 9 yards. And the way she does it, it could last a month. I went last Tuesday to get my fitting done and my cleaning and my reattachment. That was 3 weeks in, and it was still on there really secure. It could have easily gone another week, but since it was my first time having a hair system, I wanted to go after 3 weeks, make sure everything was good and all that good stuff. So I did that last Tuesday, and that was 3 weeks in. So when I first got it installed, she told me to wait 24 hours before I got it wet. I went 9 o'clock that morning. At 9 o'clock at night, I showered. I waited 12 hours, not the 24. Nothing bad happened. It's not like it came off or anything. But I did notice that I had to readjust the hairline for a couple weeks after that. Every so often after I took a shower, the hairline would want to come up, and I'd have to go in and re-glue it and reattach, or just re-glue the hairline and push it back down. This time, when I went last week to get it reinstalled, I waited the full 24 hours before I got it wet. Let me tell you something right now. This is the 7th day in since I've had it reinstalled. Not a single solitary lift anywhere whatsoever. Nothing. I don't know if it's because I did what she said, which I'm hard-headed. I should have listened to her advice the first time and waited the 24 hours. It could have been that. But the hairline's been fine. The sides and back have been fine. Obviously, the top has been fine because that's where it's the most secure. But yeah, no lifts whatsoever that I had to re-glue, and it's been a week. So I'm really glad about that. Mistake number 2, this is kind of a big one that I've learned. When I was re-gluing the front hairline, the first time I had this installed, remember I had to do it every few days, I would use, when I got glue on the hair, on the front a little bit, I would use rubbing alcohol and rub the actual hair with rubbing alcohol. Don't do that. You might not be able to tell now, but it does thin out and damage the hair. Use that C22 remover instead of rubbing alcohol when it comes to the actual hair itself. Just do that. But yeah, don't use alcohol on the hair. Another thing too, let's talk about styling and styling woes. This is my biggest struggle. As you can see, I've made a few other videos in the past where I've showed off different styles. One was a slick back, one was more of a pompadour quiff, one was more of a messy look. And one thing I'm learning after a month in, and let me tell you, one thing that I'm really struggling with, one frustration I do experience from having a hair system, I don't think it has anything to do with the hair system, it's just having a lot of hair in general, is not being able to find a consistent style that works every day. I think I might have found one with this, and I'll go into that in just a minute, but I would try everyone wants to do the slick back pompadour. I tried that, and some days it would look bam, popping up high, thick and wavy and chunky and all that good stuff. Then the next day it just want to fall flat and be like a traditional slick back, like car salesman type slick back, which I don't like. And it's just hard. I wish I could just wake up, do the same exact routine and get the same exact results, but hair just doesn't behave that way, be it on a hair system or real natural hair. Another thing you want to do, now one thing I did, and I'm still kind of going through it admittedly, I'm buying a lot of hair product. I don't use a lot when I apply it, but I'm buying a lot of products. I mean, in the last month, I've probably bought about 10 or 11, 12 different products, from hairsprays to pomades to styling creams to waxes to everything. And I just, they're all kind of the same. Don't waste your money. If you get, I've bought 3 or 4 different pomades, and why? If you buy one pomade, just stick with the pomade. If you're going to buy a lot of products, at least try out different various products. Buy like a pomade, a fiber, a wax, or what have you, and just try out different ones. But ideally, I really want to get away from using too much product. Before, my morning routine would be using like a sea salt spray, then blow drying it, then slicking it back, and then putting a pomade in and locking it in with hairspray. And I think that's just overdoing it with the products. So this is real important too. Another important thing when it comes to a hair system, choose the right hairstyle for your face type. That is one thing I'm learning. All hairstyles are not created equal on everybody. When I first got my hair system installed a month ago, I was like, whoa, I got all this hair now. I can just style it any way I want to. It doesn't matter. Any deficiencies, if my face shape doesn't match the hair that I'm trying to do, it doesn't matter. My awesome hair will make up for it. That's not the case. One thing I'm learning for myself personally, I have more of I'm guessing more of a rectangle face shape, it's not square. A square face shape was the best example I can think of just right off the top of my head, celebrity-wise, would maybe be a Zac Efron. They have the short foreheads and more of a square face. Those are perfect for like a slick back pompadour where you're exposing your full forehead, that's fine. Me personally, I think I'm really digging the hairstyle where it covers my forehead because my forehead's kind of big. So I have kind of a long face. So I have a long face from here where I go down like that, not like a horse face per se, but it goes down long like that. And then my forehead, when it's fully exposed, it's kind of big. So when I do a big hairstyle like a pompadour that sticks up a lot, it just elongates my face and makes my head that much bigger. So if you notice this style that I'm rocking today, this is just, I bought this hair with me with the hair products, going crazy. I bought this last night at Walmart. I know, it seems like I'm buying a new product every day, but I'll eventually settle in. This is a hair gel, and again, I'm not endorsed, and I'm not getting paid for this. I wish I was. It'd be nice to make a few extra bucks, but I'm just telling you what I bought. This is a Sculpting hair gel firm hold. It's Johnny's Chop Shop. I bought their pomade. They make a pomade as well. And it's okay. I didn't care for the pomade, but this stuff is actually working. I personally like the wet look, the wet messy look that covers a majority of my forehead like this one. And this stuff is really working, and it's a high hold. One thing I will say about these hair systems is they're really thick and dense. So you've got to get something with a really high hold, a thick type of product, because any kind of like regular like gel or regular like thin pomade, the hair's going to eat right through it. The hair's going to take that in and be like, ha 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 ha, what are you trying to do here? I eat through this pomade. That was real tacky. But anyway, basically your hair is so thick and dense, if you put a light product in it, the hair's not going to respond. Because the hair you got to get something to match your hair intensity, density, and thickness. And these hair systems, I'm going to let you know now, they are dense, they are thick. And this is working really well. I've had this on for about an hour or so far. I just bought it last night. I'm testing it out. But I'm really digging the wet, messy look. Evidently, from YouTube videos I've seen, I mean, who knows if this is accurate. The chicks dig it too. The girls like it as well. Did I just say chicks? Anyway, 1950s called. But yeah, the girls like it. The girls really like the messy look is what I'm hearing. So hey, let's go with it. And it's easy. Let me tell you, one thing when it comes to the slick back pompadours, it takes so long. You have to wake up. You got to wet your hair, put a pre-styler in, brush it back while you blow dry it. You've got to like put the pomade in and make sure it's perfectly slick back, and even then you're not guaranteed to get a result. This took 2 minutes. I woke up, I put about a good quarter size of my hand, emulsified it. You've always got to emulsify, rub your hands together with all the products you use, and then rubbed it through my hair. It took like 30 seconds. So this is the style that I'm doing now. Here you can get it from the sides, the back, you can see the top. And this is kind of just a messy look. And I think I'm going to stick with this. With my face shape and my head shape, I've got kind of a big forehead. I just don't think the slick back's for me. I don't think the slick back pompadour look is for me because of my face shape. And I did a lot of research for hairstyles that best fit certain face shapes. So make sure you rock a hairstyle that fits your face shape. Don't think, because I made the same mistake, I'm like, it doesn't matter what my face shape is. My awesome hair will make up for any deficiencies. No, it's not the case. It's still going to look awkward. Some of you with more of the square face and the short forehead that doesn't go on up high really a lot can rock that slick back and it looks magnificent. Me personally, I want something like this that covers a lot of my forehead but still has kind of a messy modern look, and this is the look that I'm going for. So this is the style I have today. You can look at my previous videos I've made. I did like four other different hairstyles that give you an idea what kind of hairstyles you can get out of these systems. Really versatile. I mean, it's really almost overwhelming experimenting with all the different hairstyles, but hopefully I've had this work 2 days in a row now and it's worked fine for me. I'm hoping I can just stick with something like this, just kind of stick with the wet, messy look, because that's what I'm really digging so far. And it just looks, I think it looks good. Who knows? Maybe you guys look at my other videos and like, oh wait, I like the slick back better. But me personally, I'm really digging this wet, messy look. Anyway, one thing I will say, long hair, I had long hair. I got it cut 3 weeks ago, and that's another video that I made when I went, not 3 weeks ago, a week ago rather. When I went to my 3-week reattachment, I had her give me a haircut and just cut it in and blend it in better. And I made a video at the time stating I didn't like it because I couldn't style it. But now that I found this style, I think I'm really liking the shorter hairstyle. I did the long hair the first few weeks before I got it cut, because when you first get the hair, you're excited. You're like, give me all of your hair, give me all your hairs, and give me all the hairs you can give me and make it long. I've been bald this whole time, or I've been thinning this whole time. I want hair galore. I don't care. I want it long and messy. I want Momoa's hair, you know, Aquaman. I forgot his first name. Was it Jason, right? I forgot his first name. I don't watch comic movies that much. But anyway, give me long hair. Before I got it cut, when I fully stretched out a piece of hair, it came down to about there. After I got it cut, now I stretch it down, it comes down to there. So I took a good 2 inches off, maybe 2.5 inches. And I'm liking it a lot better. Long hair is work, guys. When you get out of the shower, it's so hard to tame. You look like a crazy mess. When you wake up, it's such a crazy mess. When it's styled, it looks okay, but it takes a lot longer to style. So yes, my suggestion to you is this. If you're just brand new getting a hair system and you want to rock a long hair, do it for the first month. Just say barely cut it. I don't want any length cut off. I want to keep it long, and then just get it out of your system, because there will be a point after that month, after the honeymoon period rolls off a little bit, you're going to be like, well, yeah, this long hair kind of sucks. It looks good when it's styled, but it's hard to maintain. It gets in my eyes. I always feel it on my head. And by the way, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me getting used to the glue, but my head itched way more when I had the long hair. And I don't know why that is, because you're not supposed to feel the hair through the system, the base unit, the base material. So I don't know. That may not have anything to do with my itchiness. I will say, though, that when I got it cut, no itchiness whatsoever. And I was itching like crazy before. And who knows now, could it be coincidentally that I just got used to the wig glue to the bond at the same time I got let me put this product down. I'm still holding it. Did my head get used to the bond right around the same time I got a haircut, and that's why I'm not itching? Maybe, who knows? But I will say I don't have the itching anymore. But yeah, so far what have we learned? Let's recap a little bit. Don't put alcohol directly on the hair. Choose a style that fits your face shape of hairstyle, and you're going to have to do a lot of experimenting. You're going to be waking up and doing so many experiments with so many different hairstyles, it's not even funny. But just find one that works. I think I found one that works. I'm hoping I can just stick with this style, and I can style it like this every day. You just do the hair gel, rub it in until you get that messy look, and you're good. This is the one I'm sticking with, and I hope I can just, keep this one, and this will be the one I marry, so to speak. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Well, let's see, no alcohol in the hair. Wait 24 hours before you get it fully wet. Style it, experiment with the long hair, get it out of your system for a month. Who knows, after a month, you'll be like, I love the long hair, I'm keeping it. But if not, you can always get it cut, and it's okay to get it cut. It looks good. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Another kind of mental aspect of it is it's a little hectic the first month having a hair system, because it's something new. You didn't have hair, and now you have hair. Mentally, you're just kind of restless, but in a good way. You just have kind of more restless energy, like, oh gosh, can I sleep this way? Can I sleep that way? Is it coming off? Is it doing this? Is it doing that? And it's fine to feel that way, because it does go away after a month. You're going to settle into your hair. Now it feels natural for me. I wake up, I got hair, it's my hair. I don't think like, oh gosh, can I take a shower? I'm more confident in the shower. Before, I was real skittish to wash my hair and run my hands through it, because I have this envision in my head that, oh my God, I'm going to take it out of the shower and it's going to be oozing down my hair system and it's going to come off. No, it's not going anywhere. Once you settle in and realize that hair system's in there until you take it off, it's really bonded down in there. You get more confident with it in the shower. You can wash it, rub your hands through it. And yeah, that's it. Overall, love having hair, love having the hair system installed. I'm just going to keep up with it. I can't imagine my life before going back to Topic and Kabuki with all those powders and messing with that. Ugh, so messy. And it just didn't cover well. But yeah, I'm loving it, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you.